Hi, my name is Lori, and this is the second video blog on my journey through breast cancer. It is just fascinating to me. I'm learning so much. It is unbelievable how much resources are out there for people, all the different stories. I mean, there's been so many advancements. What has happened for me is that I have went and met with the oncologist and a geneticist, and the geneticist was I essentially did a blood test, and they're taking it to sending it to a lab, and it's going to do a big panel showing like if I'm predisposed to it, and look at all these different genetic markers or conditions. So I'm very curious about that, and that comes back in 1 to 2 weeks. And then with the oncologist, he was very kind, very patient, and very open. So I was really impressed with the professionalism of everything and how things have changed. I talked with 2 women that they recovered from breast cancer. One was like a stage 3, I think. And I think both of them were like maybe 10 years ago. So it was nice to hear how science has advanced. They told me some things which I would consider a horror story. And they told me about, when you start getting chemo, how your hair falls out, and then you might get sores in your mouth, your fingernails or something might hurt or come off. And the one lady told me about she was getting chemo and saw somebody had their teeth missing. And it's good to know that a lot of those fears were alleviated by the nurse and the oncologist, where they told me, like there's been a lot of advances since then. And they gave me essentially a booklet that shows like if you're feeling sick in this way, here's a medication, or here's something you could buy in the store. Like they're really all about that, rather than someone just kind of suffering and then they have to go and figure out, well, what do I need to do because of this? So it was very helpful. And they're scheduling all my tests for me. So I've already went and got my blood drawn twice in 1 day. And the end result of this was that I found out that I'm going to be starting chemo. We're in July right now. I want to say July 17th, and I'll start my chemo in August. So that still is another time away. But I feel like they have to get approvals through the insurance and make sure everything runs smoothly. But I'm going to be doing 6 rounds. So I'm going to be doing chemo 6 times with like 2 different types of chemo, and then these 2 other products that specialize in the type of chemo that I have. And if you've been watching the previous video, I have breast cancer, and I want to say at the beginnings of stage 2, and then I just found out today that I have skin cancer on the same breast as well. So yeah, I kind of was upset about that for a while, but then I was like, you know what, my spiritual team, my angels were like,